guys, welcome back to my channel. So this sucks only because me, like 20 seconds into the video, this sucks, but mainly because I wanted to do a YouTube video of just you watching me get my life together. With that means also reading more, cleaning more, and I did a lot yesterday and I'm so upset because I didn't record it because I was on the phone. But then I'm like, this would make a good video. But unfortunately, I don't have a camera to be on a call separately and record at the same time. So here we are. As you can see, I have my makeup done. I needed to restock on makeup and I got one new product, actually two. I got two new products and I wanted to try it for myself, so I wanted to see how it would look and kind of like how the makeup turned out. It looks really good on camera though, I'll say. In person, I'm not sure. I just want to feel better about myself. As you can see, I do need to organize this room. That's like the main event this weekend. I hope you guys enjoy and I hope this is just motivating for you. For context, I work 9 to 5. I work remotely, so I do have a little bit of an advantage, but I pretty much never leave my seat, and especially this week, I'm absolutely not leaving my seat, so that's just not gonna happen. But right now, my priority is to finish Act Your Age, Eve Brown. I have 100 pages left, and I love it so much. Honestly, this is such a good read. I'll talk more about it, but honestly, I think this book is gonna give 5 out of 5 stars. This is genuinely such a good romance. I'm obsessed with it. But oh, I got my lip liner on it, but thank God. If it was a paperback, I'd be pissed. So I'm gonna read more of this. I luckily don't have a busy day for work today. It was a good pace with work today, but tomorrow and the day after is going to be crazy. So I want to edit a video. I want to finish Act Your Age, Eve Brown. I want to organize this situation. None of these clothes are dirty, by the way. So before you think I'm disgusting, none of these clothes are dirty. I just don't have room to put the clothes, so that's where I'm at. I am gonna eat, and I think I am going to read Act Your Age, Eve Brown because I have a bit of time before I go to the gym, so I'll take that. That's good. So I'll do that, and yeah, it's Monday, and I just hope the rest of the week goes smooth. This week is gonna be crazy work-wise, so I'm not looking forward to that, and my boss kind of wants me to go to the office. I don't want to go. Oh, I also am going out to the city on Saturday with my friend, and we're gonna have some ramen. We're gonna just have a good time, so I'm definitely looking forward to that. I'm starting to have a migraine on the back of my head, so I'm gonna take Midol, eat some proper food because I mainly ate sugar. I hope you guys enjoy what you're seeing, and I'm sorry I keep looking at myself, but I rarely put on makeup, actually, and it's been a while since I put on makeup that I kind of forgot like how I did it, but I like it. I feel good. If I'm suffering through work, at least I look good while doing it. So I don't know if you're gonna see this for the rest of the week, but it was nice to put on makeup, and there's proof that I put on makeup today. I ended up finishing last night Act Your Age, Eve Brown. I enjoyed this book so much. I love the Brown sisters so much. If there's like a romance book I would recommend, I would definitely recommend checking out The Brown Sisters by Talia Hibbert. I really liked the dynamic between these two, and both of these characters have autism, so seeing the way these two communicate with each other and their differences, but they also understand each other. Like, it was just really nice. Also, the family dynamics, especially seeing Eve and the role she plays in her family, they kind of set these like expectations on her. Well, actually, no, it's more so they lessen expectations on her because they feel like Eve is such a wild card, but Eve is like setting her boundaries, like demanding respect, and it's like, no, this is what I want, this is what I want to do. What you guys did was not okay. You guys could have came to me first. Did you guys just not have faith in me? And I'm like, okay. I really liked these two. There was a third act conflict though. I wasn't crazy about it, but I could understand how that would happen, and I liked the way it was resolved quickly, that the both of them, like, they were in the moment of what was said, and then after they sit back and they're like, wait, I messed up. Otherwise, I just really enjoyed their relationship. I ended up giving this a 4.5 out of 5 stars. I think it was like right there to a 5. But again, I think the third act conflict kind of just like, it was very quick. It was like this tiny bit of the book left. I don't know. It kind of threw me off. Regardless, I really enjoyed it. I would recommend it. I'm glad I finished this book. And I am going to get into my February TBR right now. Shockingly, right now, what I'm in the mood for is Circe by Madeline Miller. I'm really excited to read this story. I have the prompt right here for the TBR jar of what I used it for, and it was a main character that's seeking revenge. And I was just doing research, and technically this character is trying to seek revenge. Oh my god, I ruined the paper. I was doing research online because I'm trying to think, okay, what main character is seeking revenge? And technically, I believe Circe is, it's not the main thing of like they're seeking revenge, like that's not the main plot, but I think there is some intention behind it, and there is something there of seeking revenge. I kind of took that rule very loosely. I am glad I picked out this book because this is one of the oldest books in my physical TBR. It was actually a gift from Anne. So Anne, I appreciate you. I'm finally reading it. Again, I'm glad that I'm doing this TBR prompt jar. Like I said, I'm not a TBR person, but it is helping me pick books that I normally wouldn't grab in the moment. I'm really excited to read this. This is going to be my first Madeline Miller read. I do have a Song of Achilles, but I haven't gotten around to it. I just haven't been in the mood for Greek mythologies in general because I feel like we were hit overwhelmingly an amount of a lot of Greek mythology, and I just feel like I needed a break from that, but I think I feel good. I gotta get back to work, but I do have something coming in the mail. I ordered a cart and a shelf. I didn't need the wall shelf, but it was only because I needed to hit a certain amount of money to get shipping from IKEA. It's not going to be a TBR reading cart. It's mainly for storage purposes, for my hairstyling tools and stuff. I'm excited, and I think I am going to put some books in there. Just ones that I need to see like out facing front of me. Otherwise, it's not gonna be seen. I'll keep you guys updated, but I'm so glad I finished Actor H.E. Brown. And I'm really proud of myself for how I've been doing this year so far with reading. I've read 3 books. 3 books already for me this year is insane. I've pretty much liked every single book that I've read so far. I feel like this year is going to be my reading year. I'm counting on it. Okay, so, gotta work. took out my eye makeup, so I gotta do the rest. I was reading I think I literally read 3 pages last night, and I got sleepy, and then that's when I knocked out with the light on. Yeah. Hey guys, oh my god, my hair. I washed my hair so it looks kind of insane, but I finally made progress on Circe. It's the middle of the month and I'm now a quarter of the way through a book in my physical TBR. Well, in my TBR for this month. So I was thinking, since I have a 3-day weekend coming up, I was thinking of trying to film a 24-hour readathon, and I know those usually don't work out, but I'm more determined because I have a TBR for the month in my hands. And I feel like the other books that I have in mind to read, I think those are 24-hour readathon worthy. I'm on page 103, and right now I am really liking it. And the prompt was for a main character that's seeking revenge. The main character, Circe, has seeked revenge in a way. The thing is Circe is a nymph, and in Greek mythology, nymphs are basically comparable to mortals. It's very hard to have status as a nymph, and especially because Circe isn't considered pretty. People isolate her, they disregard her, they don't believe in her, they literally just don't have any faith in her, until it comes out that some of the children of Helios have what was it called? Pharmaca, which is basically a witch. Circe is a pharmaca, but because of her seeking revenge, she is sent off to this island of Aiaia. I didn't know really anything about nymphs or Circe, so it's so interesting, and how, I guess, the idea of how nymphs are viewed versus the Greek gods, and especially the Olympians versus the Titans. Didn't really think about that much. I didn't know much about Titans like that because of the way she was brought up, the way people have treated her. It's made her to be kind of a morally gray character. She's done things that weren't good when she seeked out the revenge. I feel like she views things so much more differently than the typical Olympian Greek god or higher up. So I'm enjoying reading her point of view. I really like the writing. I'm very curious about Song of Achilles, and apparently there's a prophecy for Circe that, let me see, the mortal Odysseus is an unexpected visitor, and Odysseus is gonna come into this island. It's in the back of the book, so it's not much of a spoiler. So I'm curious to see what this mortal has to do with Circe. Today I am gonna go to a Broadway show. I'm gonna see Chicago on Broadway. I'm going on a Valentine's date with my partner, so I'm very excited. I pretty much finished Actor H.E. Brown, and I finally made progress on Circe. And this is really random, but I think I just want to mention, because it does involve reading. I have the Atomic Habits workbook, and I did read Atomic Habits like years ago, and I did like it, but I feel like I needed a refresher. I wanted to give the workbook a try and just, again, break everything down, the habits I want to build, and write everything out. But it does require some reading and a bit of a refresher, kind of like a recap. So I do want to mention that I have been getting into this. I really want to be like, sorry this video isn't much, but I hope you guys enjoyed the rest of the video. I think I'll do like my outro after the Broadway show, just so it's not confusing. I really hope you guys are enjoying this vlog. I've already started editing, which is so good on my part, so I think definitely this video is gonna come out this coming weekend, which again, I'm very proud of myself for. I can't wait to upload this video for you guys, the first video of 2026. We're gonna do this, thing. But yeah, I'm gonna get ready after work, and yeah, you'll see that. And I'm so excited to see Chicago on Broadway because the only reference I have is this. So I'm really looking forward to see how the actual story of Chicago is. I hate being here. I don't like being in Times Square. It's stressful.